This is Radar for On the Radar Table, coming to another edition of MLB Observations, this time the World Series. The Astros officially won the World Series in 6 games. There was a no-hitter combined. There was like a bunch of home runs in a game and shutting out other teams. Some players shined, some didn't. The MVP of the World Series went to rookie Jeremy Pena, who had a great, first year in the big leagues, winning a Gold Glove, winning the CS MVP and the World Series MVP. Things that have been an issue all season long with the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber and Rhys Hoskins are power hitters. They're not 1 and 2 hitters. Imagine when Schwarber hit a bunch of those solo shots, if he came up batting 4th or 5th, how many runs he could have driven in. Same thing with Hoskins batting 6th or 7th. And I like JT Realmuto. He's the best offensive catcher in baseball, probably one of the best defensive also. But him batting 3rd, and Harper batting cleanup at this point, Harper is not just a power hitter. He's batted a high average before. I want my best hitter up first. That'd be Harper. And I would probably want Schwarber batting cleanup, maybe JT Realmuto cleanup. And then Stott, the rookie shortstop, was incredible. They had 2 rookie shortstops, him and Pena, is not a 7-hitter nor a Segura. There's speed and contact between the 2 of them and Brandon Marsh or Edmundo Sosa. I would have had one of those guys bat 1 and 2 and the other one bat 9. Okay? Because if you put Bowman at the bottom of the lineup, that's fine. And then Zach Eflin and Suarez pitching out of the bullpen when they're both starters. I know Eflin was hurt, makes sense. But Suarez was key for you. And then with the Astros, who won the World Series. Altuve had a horrible batting average the whole postseason. He barely got any hits this postseason. So why would you want a leadoff hitter who can barely hit? I told you, he's a perfect 2-hitter. That's what he's been in most of his career. But Pena this year was great in the 2 spots. I wouldn't play around with that. And obviously, Altuve is the leader of this team. I wouldn't move it around. But going forward, not a leadoff hitter because the dude just couldn't hit in the playoffs. Bregman, I love the dude, but he's not a cleanup hitter. You have Alvarez, who's a beast. He's a monster. He could probably have 45 home runs, 50 in a season. He just crushes them. I would probably have him clean up. And if Michael Brantley's back with the team next year and healthy, or Bregman, or even Kyle Tucker, I'd want one of those guys third and get a guy who's actually a cleanup hitter to do that. And then again, Luis Garcia pitched out of bullpen because I guess this team was 6-7 deep. Made sense. And Elizabeth Diaz was the backup outfielder on this postseason roster. And I'm like, you got McCormick and Meyer. I don't know, get this. Elizabeth Diaz is an infielder, not an outfielder. Then they in one World Series game, they DH this Hensley dude. Like, what was the point of getting Trey Mancini if you weren't going to DH him or Yuli Gurriel in the playoffs? DH him rookie. And it was one of the games they lost and couldn't hit, so obviously. And then the same thing with Urquidy pitching on a bullpen when he's been a starter all year. Again, that's what it is. Thanks for listening to another edition of MLB Observations, this time from the 2022 World Series. Astros have won the World Series. For On the Radar and Table Block, I'm Radar. See you guys next time.